Welcome everybody, and how's everybody doing today? Did you see what just got released today? Easy Dev Controls. So let's take a look at that today while I'm working on the farm. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of work to do. We're just basically doing my animal cleanup and stuff, and maybe cut trees later. We'll see how long this rain lasts. It's been raining since my last stream. Like I said, it's been interesting. Hey, NDT, how you doing? And welcome. Get this over here, and we'll start looking at the new Easy Dev Controls. Now, hopefully there isn't as many bugs as Power Tools was, because Power Tools I was just getting a little buggy. So I always loved Easy Dev Controls, and now I can flip my tractors and vehicles back over again. I've been waiting for that one. Alright, let's dump the manure here, and then we'll go through it here. Yeah, I'm doing good today. My day is over. Now it's time to farm for a little bit tonight. Alright, so hopefully trying to make as much fertilizer as I can. I'm cleaning out all my manure and slurry. That's my project today right now in feeding. I got most of my beef fed. I just got to finish that up today. Move some cattle around, but I can't do anything else because it's pouring out here. Well, do that. Then this one back to the beef farm. Once we do that, and then we'll take a look at Easy Dev Control. Alright, so F12 activates it. And holy moly, this is pretty cool here. So you can add money, remove money, turn off your HUD, turn your HUD input. I'll have to take a look at that one. What does that one do? HUD bindings off. So we can do that. Let's take a look. Whoa, it took all my HUD off except for auto drive and course play. Well, that's pretty cool. You can take a good picture that way. Turn it all back on. Delete objects input. Show bale locations. Wonder what that means. Hey, Farmer Marks coming in with a raid of 8 viewers. Welcome, raiders, and how you doing today, Farmer Marks? Thank you, Billy, for that shout out. All right, let's see what the bale locations would be. See, where does that show up in the main map? Yeah, I'm doing great today. Day is over. I got one more day left of the week, and yeah, we're all set. Just got to get ready for breakfast on the farm. I got a lot of stuff to do before I do that. We just bought a computer for it, laptop, so we're getting all set. All right, let's see here. Does it show? Oh, it does. See, look, you get little red marks where your bales are at. That is really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. So that's in your menu here. You can turn that, same with pallet locations. So Go back to the map. And look at that. I got a ton of pallets here. Ton of pallets there. Hey, maybe this will help me find strays. Like, why is there a pallet in the middle of nowhere? Okay, that one I know is a seed pallet. Oh, that's really cool. All right. So we can turn that one back off. Oh, you can stop time? That's interesting. Extra time scales. So I wonder if that means, let's... Oh, you can go up to 5,000. I see. Okay, so I don't want to try that. Flip vehicles like it was before. We don't have any collectibles in this map, so it's not going to show it. Clear i3D. Cool. Set quantity. User settings. What does FOV angle mean? Not sure what that one means, guys. We'll have to... So let's go into here. Super strength. But here's the great part about super strength. Well, I'm pretty much same as that, but I'm going to go through it anyway. Super strength. But here I can turn it on with the home button. So if you want to use the home button, you can. Flight mode, just like... Thank you, Wolf. Is the angle view. Okay. Jump. You can put your jump multiplier up if you want. Run multiplier, which I always did before, so now we'll use this one. I'm going to turn that up to 8. That's one I like to use. I got all the debugging stuff. Set farm. Sweet. It's this one. Objects. Okay, so here's where you can fill... Add logs. Remove split shape logs. Oh, so this one will let you remove logs, stumps. So now I can get rid of the other mod. Fermenting bales. Remove bales. Don't want to do that. Okay, reload vehicle. That's awesome. Yeah, the farm cleanup mod won't be needed. Well, power tools, I took power tools up before I loaded the game again. Analyze vehicle. I wasn't ever going to use power tools again anyway once I have this, so we're good. Current operating time. Motor temperature. Interesting. Okay. Placeables. Reload placeables. Okay. Remove placeables. Right. Remove map placeables. I'm not going to try that one. Farmland. Same thing. You can set your fields for testing purposes. So that's good. And weather. So I could change the weather if I really want to. But I won't. Alright. So then you got a help button. Tells you all the stuff you need. That's pretty good help menu here. Nice. Sweet. There you go, guys. Now we have power tools, and now Billy's happy. I mean, not power tools, I mean easy dev controls. Wow. Yes, he did. You give yourself $1 trillion? Yes, you can. But you could already give yourself $1 trillion or whatever with power tools, so that was always there. But what I like about it is the fact that I can flip vehicles again. That was my biggest thing that I missed. Hold on, guys. Look at that. What did I miss this one? Give me a second here, guys. All right. You're still trying to understand auto drive. If you have any questions there, Big Teddy Bear, let me know. Here. Vehicle shop. You find this one. All right. So the best part of I think here is my ability just to turn super strength on right here. So I just hit the home button and now I have super strength on, hit the home button and it's off. And let me see here, see if I can delete something here. Ooh, I love the super speed. Oh, that's going to make life so much better. How are you making steel products on this map, T. Miller? That's a good question. We got all the mines are right here. If you look on the map, you just got to buy them. So the mine up here is for iron ore. So you buy that one, put diesel fuel in it, it starts making iron ore. And if you need coal, is right here. So you buy that land and you put diesel fuel in there. And I think that's it what we need for steel. Because that's what I got going here. So, yes, I need iron ore and coal. Right now I'm using MBC's lime factory. That's how I'm getting my carbonate. Sorry, guys. I just got to keep an eye on my email. All right. Yes, it does. It takes calcium carbonate. I got to see which one it actually takes it for. Yeah, to making steel. Yep. Or metal. I also need it to make iron, too. Or nails. Pipes. And plate. So yeah. Well, there is a. You can also make it through the blacksmith too, if you want to use the blacksmith. All right, let's go back over here and see if I can delete an object. All right. Let's look once. I don't know if I can see it in the build menu. Billy, are you out there? Does that... The blacksmith doesn't take calcium carbonate, does it? I don't think it does. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so let's see if I can delete this bale. I'm pointing on it. It says... let me see if I have to have super strength on to do it. So the delete button doesn't work to delete. No, so I got to figure that out because I know I have it mapped for Courseplay. So let's look at the bindings once and see where the delete object button is. Unless bales aren't objects, so that could be an issue. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against running both if that's what you want. Let's see here. Key bindings. Let's see here. Let's see what is for easy depth control. Because I know it might interfere with Courseplay, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, delete is to open that. I might have to change. Yeah, delete to delete an object. Let me change Courseplays. What do I want? We're going to go right alt. Okay, so let's see if that one works. We'll save that. Okay, yep. That's how I'm going to open and close. Let's see if I can delete a bale now. Like I said, this might not be an object, so it might not work. Yeah, Courseplay can definitely be confusing at times too. But like I said, if you got any questions, let me know. Let's see. Is this going to delete it? No, so I don't know if... Yeah, so that ain't going to let me delete bale. So it's got to be an object. So I don't know what kind of an object it'll delete, though. You got me wondering. Hey, how's it going there, Stuart? And welcome. All right, so if it wasn't raining, I'd be showing you quickly. Are you using Courseplay to unload your combine, and then take it to wherever and dump it, so I don't have to do it for auto drive? That's difficult because a lot of times, if you're using a custom made map, not all the splines are there for the helper to do that, because they kind of go off of what the splines are in the map. That's why I've always used auto drive. Let's see. Should be active because it gave me... Oh, right here. Delete. Okay, let's see that. A Scurvy coming in with a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. How many months? 57 months. Almost as old as you. No, that is older than me, smart. Hey, welcome. I didn't even hear you come in. Welcome.
I tried to sneak in. How you doing, bud?
Not too bad. Oh, yeah, now it works, Billy. Yeah, so I'm going to actually turn that off just in case so I don't delete something I don't want to delete. There we go. But there you go, guys. That works fine. Hold on. Email. Well, that's interesting. Somebody got a promotion. Huh, it wasn't me. No, I don't want a promotion. I got enough of that. All right. All right, let's get back to what I'm doing. So now we have easy dev control. Did you see that, Scurvy?
I saw it came out. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. That's one mod.
I had to... Oh, go for it.
What's your thought on steering wheel controllers? I am not a fan, but then again, as Scurvy said, I'm old. I just don't feel comfortable with a steering wheel. For a video game, I'd rather use. I got a G13 that I've had since, gosh, the dawn of time. Like, it's probably 15, 16 years old already, and it's still working. Amazing. This Logitech thing keeps going, but yeah, if JD would be in here, JD fan, he'd tell you, yeah, you're a little older there, T Miller, but I'm not gonna go there. He uses joysticks and a Xbox controller, so he would explain exactly how his joysticks work. He's got quite the setup. Maybe he'll stop in today if he's watching. Hopefully he has some time.
Yeah, he's going to be wrapping up with school here pretty soon.
Yes, he is. He's a little bit busy, though. So
I bet.
Yep. Billy, you like using a wheel. There's people who do. There's nothing wrong with a wheel. It's just something that I have never got used to. So, I mean...
Yeah, I like my Hori wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And side panel, but for all of 25, I played with my PS4 controller.
Okay, and see, I'm actually demoing the game next weekend at Breakfast on the Farm, and I'm actually going to set up Xbox controllers because I actually seen little kids try to do a wheel, and it doesn't work well. It's just they're so familiar with the controllers right now. Yeah, they'll probably get used to a wheel in time if they, buy a game or something. But just to make it easy, I'm gonna set up the Xbox controller because we got a decent laptop to do this Scurvy, and it only cost us $1,000.
Nice.
Yeah, I was shocked because it went on sale it was like $1,300 with a 460 with 32 gigs of RAM. DDR5.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So my 14900K processor bit the dust.
Oh,
From the
jeez.
Intel bug. Yeah.
Really? It bricked itself? I bought one the day from Thrustmaster. I heard Thrustmaster is supposed to be good.
Yeah.
So key combinations don't show up in the F1 menu. We can ask in chat here, does anybody use a Thrustmaster? I mean, just so we can give Stuart here some help here if we can. I definitely would help you if I had one, but I don't.
No, I don't have a Thrustmaster.
So are you going to go to the 15? Gen 15?
No, it's under warranty, so I'll.
Oh, they're giving you a new one?
Yeah, they're giving me a new one. So I'm actually on my older 13 gen rig now as I'm doing the RMA process.
Okay.
For that. So yeah, no, I'm not changing boards. For the processor issues. So it's the.
I thought
I just got.
Oh, go ahead. What did you just get? I cut you off. You still
no,
there?
I don't think you did.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm just on my 13700K rig
yeah.
right now. So
Yeah, this laptop has the 13 Gen i7 in it.
yeah.
So it'll crank up to 4.9. So more than
yeah,
enough.
Yeah. I mean, sitting right now, not doing nothing. I'm at 494, 5. Yeah, so it's just hovering around there.
Nice. All right, so this. And what is SimTask? I'm curious. I mean, I know I can set up my Stream Deck to do buttons for the game too if I wanted to, but that's a lot of. I got my G13 set up with all the buttons I need. I mean, if I really didn't, I don't really have to go to my keyboard. I just got to remember which, because I used to have them labeled with the right letter, but
Yeah.
they all fall off over time, and I haven't. I've got a spare set to redo it, but yeah. And that's before I got. Oh, it should still be working. That's why I went to NVIDIA Broadcast. Is because you could really hear my G13. It was pretty bad. You go play back my videos, and all you're hearing is my keystrokes. Oh, okay, is the farm joystick. Sweet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was wondering if that's what it was. All right, so that can go back and get more manure.
Yeah, I haven't even reinstalled FarmSim on this one yet, so.
I bet you reinstalled WoW, didn't you?
Oh, I didn't have to. I copied over the files.
I figured you did.
Yeah, that's literally as soon as I got the backup processor for this rig, it's just like, yep, copy that over. So it's got to do some Mythic raiding tonight. So
Nice.
notice saw you're on. I know Discord's having a lot of issues today. So
Are they?
oh yeah, Amazon Web Services, Google, Spotify, a whole bunch of people are having issues.
That's what I thought, because I had some issues with the internet and I wasn't sure what was going on. Like, yeah.
Talking to a couple of my buddies, they've gotten Discord bans because of the outage.
Discord bans?
Yep, it's causing issues with authentication and stuff like that, apparently. So it's
wow.
throwing false flags where they're auto-moderating the bans.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You have sound issues from time to time with your farm sim? That I'm not having, so I couldn't help you there. Really haven't had much issues with farm sim, considering, I mean, look at my frame rates, guys. I am running Streamlabs, I'm running Restream, running Twitch, and then playing the game. So, and still getting 40 frames per second. So yeah, that my processor kicks butt. I just wish I would update the BIOS, but I'm too scared right now. You know that, Scurvy?
I know. I've been updating BIOSes as soon as they come out to help prevent against this Intel bug, and I still got bit by it. So, well, I got
Yeah.
so I because I bought the 14th gen rig because I was having problems with my 13th gen rig.
Oh, really? Had sound issues. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a. I'm just. I'll ask you. So if I do the newest one, I don't have to do any of the back ones, right? They all are.
No, you don't. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
got the new microcode one that just came out that Intel released at the beginning of, or was it middle of last month? Might have been the beginning of last month. There doesn't really affect how we use PCs. That's only in a lab environment where that becomes an issue.
Well, I know they did for mine. It's because they had to get the performance of those. I think they would have got sued because they claimed
Oh
that
yeah, yeah.
you know Gen 15 was so good.
Yeah, and that's
But-
why I've stayed away from Gen 15 and sticking to what I have and hoping the BIOS updates do their thing. So,
Yeah, like I said, once I do it, I think I'll be fine. And who knows, maybe that'll be 60 frames per second for all I know. But
I don't know. I don't think you get that much, but who knows?
yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little leery of doing it because you never. I didn't buy the motherboard that did the instant update without powering it up.
Yeah.
I wish I would have, that would be cool. But
What
But
freaked
there's-
me out when I was... Oh, go ahead.
my Gigabyte used to be able to do. I did the very first BIOS through their software, but now I can't. Their software won't recognize BIOS updates, so it's like.
Yeah.
And then I just deleted it because I was getting the screen of death every time I would have the program, and I took it out and I never did it. So yeah, I will never go to AMD. Absolutely not. Just like I'll never drive a Chevy. I'll be totally honest. Yeah,
Oh, collision.
it missed
No, they hit.
barely.
That was a scratch.
But I know other people like AMD, so there's nothing against it. I just, me personally,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will never use AMD for a gaming rig. I will always do Intel, even the bad rap that they have right now. There's just too many benefits for that compared to AMD. So
and I'll always buy Nvidia.
I will never choose any other card other than an Nvidia card.
Yeah,
I've been running
so-
Nvidia cards
Yeah, I think I had a
since early
40.
2000s.
I had a 440. I got the sticker on an old computer that I have sitting on a shelf.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really want to see the rise of a third chip manufacturer.
Yeah,
It'd
that
do
would be
both
kind.
Intel and AMD some good. There's better competition.
Yeah, but we'll see. I guess that. I mean, I like to see the Gen 16 where they fixed all the problems they made with 15.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't give enough power to AI. The whatever teraflops or whatever it's called. What is it called that they have so that the AI can run better? I can't think of the actual name.
Well, it's not teraflops. Teraflops it's a
It's something else.
definition of speed.
Yeah,
Of
there
how
was.
fast they can calculate.
I can't think of the name of it. There's a rating of how many you can have to get AI to work on your system,
Yeah.
and I can't think of the actual name. So yeah, that's what's going on. I mean, now the game has hit the next step when you get easy dev controls. I mean, that's where I wanted to be at. Does the train do auto load? No, it does not. I don't think auto load recognizes it. Could. The only reason it can't because you can't do it in the store. Oh, crud. All right, guys, we're gonna have to. I'm not giving the stream up right now, but I'm gonna try to do this at the same time I'm streaming. I'm gonna turn my camera off so you don't see me walking around. But I'll keep talking and we'll see what we'll do here. It shouldn't take me too long. I just got to go run and get my laptop. There's an emergency and I have to get in. Did I turn it off? No, it did not. Okay. I got to do it here. All right. I'll be back in a second and we'll continue on. Oh, muted myself. So, you guys got any questions? Let me know. I can keep on watching chat. I'm just logging in quick here to work, so it won't be long. Give me a little bit. Hey, KW, how you doing? And welcome. And this is slow as slow. All right. Where's my VPN? Wrong chat. I was wondering what you were talking about, Stuart. Yeah, I was looking at it going, no idea. All right. Well, that's interesting, Scurvy. That literally, I didn't have to put my password in. Must know my internet at home. All
Ah,
right. All right. So before they had set something, IT had set something up on mine and it wasn't working. Well, it's got to be you. And I'm like, it's not me. I know how to use a computer. Oh, then they looked at it. Well, you have, yeah. I'm like, I told you. All right. Yeah, I'm almost there. This is the problem when you're getting paid for your phone and that. So now you have to watch emails. Plus, I think I'm the salary part where I'm supposed to. Filling this up here so you guys can see something going on the screen. Go. Yeah, with realistic livestock, you actually use a lot more um, feed for your animals, which is good because you get like straw and all this. And same with, you know, before I was selling a lot of stuff because I wasn't using anything. And I'm just like, really should be able to use all my stuff up without trying to have to sell everything. All right. We'll send that away and let me finish what I'm doing here. All right. 1886. Yep, that one is on Mod Hub. I don't know if what the difference between that one is the one that he's on his GitHub. I would think the one on his GitHub is better because he's fixed some stuff. Because, like, Billy, how long? How you said what 2 months for your mod to get on there? So if it just got released and I'm already on 1.1.3 or something. So yeah, because right now it's pretty stable with this last update. So that's three. Cancel. That's not too bad. What did I take? Like 10 minutes, if that? Almost done. Sneaky little guys. They want to ask for PTO, and he goes to. It's just like mom and dad. People go. I've already told him he could have Wednesday off. I said, but you had to work Thursday, Friday. So he goes to another person and asks for Friday off. That person then texted me saying, "Can Ike have off?" I says, "No, he cannot have off." All right, so that's that. I gotta send the email, and then we'll get back to playing. Darn it. All right, let's see if anybody answers that. All right, guys, let's put that away for now. And I'm back. All right, guys, let's continue on. Wait, what did I miss? I see that's on Mod Hub. Yep. See what if I missed anything on YouTube. Probably not. Nope. All right. Let's continue emptying this manure here. And then we're gonna go get that new trailer that we got with the last DLC for Slurry. I have a bunch of that to haul too. I got 455,000, and I'm hoping that I can sell it at that same sell point. No. Thank you, Billy, for the 15 bits. They're playing shiny. I appreciate it. All right. I'm not that shiny anymore. No, just kidding. I am shiny. Okay. Let's see. How much more food? Oh. All right. So this is the last load for this one here. Fill this one up. This one's now full. We'll dump the rest here because I got a few calves over here in one bowl. All right. Putting that back, and then we got to feed the dairy cows yet. Get that done. I got enough straw over here. Don't have to worry about that. All right. Only problem is I'm spending money, and I'm actually not making as much money right now as I should. It's like a typical farmer. You don't make money every month. You make it when you sell your products, and I have to wait till March to make a lot of money. So let's see here. Let's see here. Where would that be? Slurry tankers. Let's see. How much does this one hold? 35. That's not a tanker, though. That's a spreader. I have a tanker already. Actually, these aren't the tankers, though. These are all spreaders. Okay, there's got to be... There we go. Did we get... Oh, there it is. There's the one I was looking for. 39,000. Buy that one straight up. Get a truck over there. Not that one. It is really pouring here. All right. Leave that one sit here for now. And my moisture is all messed up right now. It's most places. It's very high. No, it's not too bad, 29%, but it is raining. Hopefully that goes down. All right. Over to the vehicle shop. We need this as a mod. Oh, I've seen that thing. You want to? You know how many?
Watching,
I've
yeah.
actually seen that in person. It's been at one breakfast on the farm this year. I've seen it. I seen that one down at Louisville. When I went to the show. Where else have I seen that thing? Oh, I seen it at the farm show here in Oshkosh. My kid thinks it's never been used because it's been like everywhere. Yeah, we'll see if they put it in there. I don't know. I mean, You could put it in with pumps and hoses because it's
You
kind
could.
of,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah. Does 200 acres?
yeah, yeah, it does 200 acres. I will have to read it, but
Borderview Farms, I think they're Michigan. Yeah,
oh,
Michigan
Michigan,
has one.
okay, nice.
Yeah, he got it last year. Really neat looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's that one, and there was I know John Deere came out with a new sprayer, 500 series now. I think
They
if
came
I'm
out with a
not.
5 Series? Wow.
Hold on, let me get it. I got the email. I think that's the email I was looking, or was that a YouTube thing that I seen? I don't think I deleted it, John Deere. Because they came out with a new sprayer. Something new is coming. Yes, here we go. Oh, duh, that's not the one I want to look at.
In the 600?
Reveal. Okay, reveal. Here we go. This is done. They got a new forage harvester F9, F8. The 500R is the new sprayer, and then they have a new baler, CF and Y or V.
Hmm.
There's 3 different versions. So that just came out. But yeah, 500 is the new series for John Deere sprayers. And it looks a little bit different than what it used to. Let me see if I can actually. Is that going to play a video? As soon as we get through Progressive car insurance. All right, so here's the John Deere video of this. So this is the new sprayer from John Deere. Let me turn the sound on.
Oh, yeah. The cab's completely, it's over the wheels. It's like a Haggy cab.
Mm-hmm.
Because is that rear mounted booms? It is rear mounted booms, isn't it? Yeah, it's rear mounted booms.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? And they went with a polymer tank?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Definitely has the lines of an X9 in
Yep.
there as well, and the body panels.
Yep. It's almost like a motion picture here, guys.
Yeah. Well, for how much one of those things costs, they can afford it.
Right?
What do you think? 3/4 of a mil?
Probably, yeah. And then the new harvester here.
Oh, forage harvester?
Mm-hmm. God, it almost looks like farm sim going down the road.
Yeah. Larson's Farms had their video released this week of a
There we go.
fully automated 9RX 640.
Oh, nice. So, yeah. All right. Whoa, this thing is long.
That's a long boy.
I mean, this is actually an American company. And I guess we can raise and lower the axles. Let me see here. Does it? I thought this one could. Let's see here. Where am I getting that one? Just thank you there, Trucker Gaming, for this. Yeah, Trucker Gamer 43 for the sub on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. And welcome. A lot more content coming. I just haven't got time to it. I got a no-till video I'm editing right now of no-till in Wisconsin, what I physically actually was a part of this year. I didn't plant the field that I'm going to show you, but I did plant soybeans this year, no-till. I don't know if you heard that. No, 7,000 1980s or 1990s planter. I think the 7,000 was 90s or late 80s John Deere.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think you've seen the video, have you?
Who? Me?
Have you seen my video? I've been showing it on my screens.
No, I haven't been around much, so I've been busy with work.
Okay, let's see here. Here we go. I love it.
Old gravity wagon.
Yep.
What's he got that pulley set up for? Oh,
What?
so to auger off the gravity wagon.
Yep.
Neat.
Mm-hmm. Now we're putting fertilizer in.
Yeah.
And then from there we
Is that
go.
a cross auger he has on there? Yeah, it is.
So yeah, we're he's planning that there. I love this new camera. This is actually a Pocket 3 that I'm using now.
Nice.
Let me see here. Let's see. So yeah, we're just no-tilling it. It's harvest last year, and then seeded rye, and it didn't all grow in this one. The rye didn't, but so yeah, you can hear the airplane. And I'm gonna leave the original sound in here too. I'm not gonna make music to this, so you guys can actually hear the true. This is a 4440 tractor. And I'm a pretty big guy. I fit in the cab along with my cousin. It was quite tight in there, but I wanted to get a video of what we were doing. You can see the seed sensor, and then the GPS is the one on the right.
Yep.
Let me see if I get a better video. I think I do right there. Yep. That's a better video of it. And then I got of us just looking down at it with the bag. But yeah, so that's this is the planter and tractor that I use to do soybeans. So right there, he's just planting corn. That was the first day.
Nice.
As soon as we got done with that, he says, "Are you busy for the rest of the day?" And I'm like, "I've got nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon." He says, "Do you want to plant soybeans?" And I'm like, I kind of hesitated for a minute, going, I've never planted soybeans, because my dad would not let me. That was his job. I did everything else, And he says, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out. And sure enough, I did. It wasn't hard, but I also, a 4440 tractor is like getting back on a bicycle for me.
Yeah.
I've done this before in the past, so the tractor wasn't hard. Planter wasn't really either. It's an older planter, so there wasn't all the new electronics, but even the electronics for me wouldn't have been bad. So that's kind of why my cousin wasn't worried about me getting behind there and figuring out the GPS and all that. Still trying to figure out the AB line in his system. They don't use AB lines anymore in the newer GPS. What they do in the newer GPS units is actually they'll put a GPS on a gator and they'll drive around the field just like we do in Courseplay. If you wanted to make a custom field, you drive around the field and you mark it, and then the set your boundaries, and then when you're in the you save that field, and then when you're in the tractor with the planner or whatever, you set the width, and it calculates just like Courseplay.
Yep.
How many headlands you want, you know. So everybody said that Courseplay isn't real. Courseplay is real. It's just, you know, it's what... Think of Courseplay as GPS, is what it technically should be called, to be honest with you. So... And I'm learning the different rates of rye you want to put in, like 50,000 seeds. I think it was 50,000 seeds, something. I got to really pay attention to all these terms and everything that they were using.
Well, it's probably 55 pounds per acre, I bet.
Yeah, 55 pounds an acre was that, I think.
Yeah.
Some want to go down to 25, but
for a cover crop?
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so let's get this slurry.
At least that fills up quick.
What?
The trailer.
Yeah. I have never seen this trailer. I've seen different trailers that didn't. I've never
heard
seen.
of GIA, but I've never seen that trailer before.
No, the ones that they're hauling slurry around here are 2-axle, not 4. So,
Yeah.
But maybe those don't haul as much as this one does. Obviously, there's a lot of weight because this tractor's really feeling the weight on this. I mean, this truck, not tractor. All right. All right, so let me see here. That's Canadian. Well, it's Canadian, but trust me, we use a lot of stuff from Canada here, regardless of what people say about the tariffs.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Canadian farm equipment here in the States.
Yeah. Now we just need, I guess India's talking to us about the tariffs now, so hopefully that'll get resolved. China's already did theirs.
Billy's looks like
Billy's already
deal. Yeah.
Billy's country already agreed to theirs, so now we're just gonna wait for the stupid European Union to do it because
for the EU, yeah.
Germany already wants to do it, but they can't because they're part of the union. They can't just do it separately. Oh, this thing is not going to go up the hill, guys.
Oh boy, she's heavy.
Wow, do they have a truck in there that can actually pull this thing?
Well, that truck, to be fair, is from the 1970s.
Shh. I know. That's why I like it. All right, let's take a look, guys. Let's see if there's a different truck I can get. Because this one isn't going to pull it. Maybe I have to swap this one out with... Maybe my other one will. All right. All right, so let's disconnect. Let's take that back to the farm. I have a truck there. Yeah, grab a winch and pull it up. No, we'll be good here. We'll get a different truck and see, because this one I bet you is my least horsepower one that I own. I'm gonna go take a look though and see which ones I got here, because I think they added a truck too, didn't they? With the last. Let's see here. Do I own one of those? No. I don't own one of those. So this one's only... Oh, no wonder it's only 400 horse.
Yeah. And I think she's lost a few horses over the years.
You think? Oh, this one's only 400 too, the Superliner. So that... Oh, this is 500. We'll see how this one... I have one of those. Yeah, the International. What is that, Teen Miller? He's not playing SnowRunner. Where does it show he's playing SnowRunner at?
No, I think he means for like the winching and SnowRunner.
Oh, I don't know SnowRunner, so...
Neither do I. I'm just taking a wag.
Oh, so this one can actually pull it. Let's see there. I know where that one's at. Let's bring that one over once. That's where I hog my logs with. And I hit the tab button. This one should pull it, I hope. But I thought we got a new truck along with the DLC, Plains and Prairies, but like, yeah, maybe not. Could have swore we did.
I thought it was an international.
Well, that's what.
Go back. Go back into your.
I thought I did.
Go into the. No. Go into the packs.
Oh, here it is. This one here. See how much horsepower this one will.
Is it that guy?
Yeah, this is the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one gets up to 515. Yeah, the new international. Yeah, I thought we did too. I was like, I completely missed it. I thought he was talking about. I thought Wolf, you were talking about my other. Like, I'm already using the international. Do I have another one? All right, good. It looks like it's going to stop raining. I got a cloud coming. It's going to be cloudy. I'd rather be cloudy than raining. I got a lot of fields to harvest yet. I think I went the wrong way, but maybe not. A little fog in the valley there. You missed my fog out. I had like, it took like 3 months before the fog completely cleared off my map.
Oh, weird.
I had Death's Fog through using realistic weather. Well, it cleared, but it wouldn't clear it all up, and it took, like I said, I think going into December I might do 2-day seasons for the next year, only because then these weather events can get done, and I'm not.
Yeah.
And I think the moisture would be better too in the fields, but that's just a theory. Could be completely wrong on that. All right, let's hook this back up and see what we can do here, guys. Is this going to actually work? Otherwise, we're going to have to buy that international. Oh, it's pulling it.
Made it farther than the last one.
Well, definitely farther than the last one. The last one couldn't even get it up the hill. Oh, he's struggling.
Oh boy.
He's gonna make it though.
He's going backwards. I don't know, X-Man.
Come on.
Yep, she's stuck.
Ugh. Get out and push. Oh, come on. All right, so let's go back and let me trade this one in and let's get the new one. And actually, what I should do is trade in the international. I think I'm going to do that. I think it's time to retire the 1970s international. The TranStar. I think it's done, guys. Modded trucks need it now, right? I think the new one will work. Let's find out. I mean, worst case scenario, it doesn't. Then why wouldn't they? They had to have gave us the truck for a reason, because they knew nothing in game would pull that once it was full. Has to be, you know. I mean, that would be the only reason I think they would give us one. Because somebody like the son of the developers were trying to go up a hill like I was and couldn't get up with the in-game vehicles. Yeah, I see so much rain that look at my puddles in my fields. It's crazy. Or I would say they're mini lakes, they're not puddles. I think I actually bought this one and not leased it, so I should get some money back for this one. It has 780 horse. Oh, cool. The rain went from pouring to now just a light drizzle. The sound drastically just changed in my headset. All right. Do this and get out of the way. Etzman's Bay. Is that the electric one? I thought there was an electric truck they had in there, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. When is that one? Okay, it goes up to okay. Yeah, that's the one that I had, but maybe mine wasn't 780 though. Cuz that's the truck that I use. Maybe I didn't like I said maybe mine maybe I didn't go to the 780. Actually, I'm curious to see. Let's go in here. Vehicles. Saving, saving, saving. All right. Oh yeah, it's 780 and it couldn't pull that up to huh. So yeah, I did buy the most. I thought I did. At 32,000. It's at least something. Trailer fill limit on maybe. We'll find out with this new vehicle. We'll get the new truck that they just pulled in. Let's see. Right here. Yes, that's what I want. So 5. I'm a little leery, guys. All right. How much is this thing for? Not bad. All right. It's kind of the same red as my truck, actually. It more looks that than International Case IH red, but let's see if this one will pull it up the rest of the way. Now I would think they would have tested with this to go up, but does the base games have any major hills in them though? I mean base maps. I don't think they have a lot of hills in them, do they?
Riverbend Springs does. There's some
Yeah,
good
but not.
ones on there.
Why did I switch off? Okay. The Asian map has a big hill. Then I would have hoped they would have tested it, but never know. Oh, this thing is not gonna.
Yep. I don't think you got enough traction there.
I'm just wondering if you get it off the road a little bit, if the grass gives it traction or not. I doubt it, but I'm gonna give it a try before I back this thing all the way down. I'm just seeing if getting off this. I don't think it's gonna matter, guys. We'll just go the other way around. I can go the back way, I think. This is the biggest hill in the map anyway. Alright. So this won't go that way. It's very leery once my biggest truck couldn't do it, and this one is a lot less horsepower. Alright, let's take it this way and see if it'll go around. My luck is I think it's going to try to turn around in the dairy, or I mean my beef farm here. We'll have to stop it and push through it. Oh, it didn't. Nice. Sweet. Now I'll drive around. Didn't like that corner. That's for sure. I'm on. I thought this was a good idea, guys, with this big trailer, but now I think I'm regretting it. Hold on. Oh, let's change something here, though. Turn down the corner speed. That was half the battle. Alright, so now it won't do that again, hopefully. And you're going the wrong way. You would think they would have tested it to make sure this truck could have pulled it if they were releasing a truck along with the two trailers. I just have this weird feeling I'm going to end up in the ditch or something. Because this thing ain't going to stop the brake. Oh, maybe it is going to do it. Let's see. Hey, co-shows, how you doing? And welcome. Yeah, this thing isn't going here too. All right, let's get this going here. Yeah, this I might not be using this trailer for long. It's just unless I get a. I think they got those in there now for 25, don't they? A tractor hookup. Let me see here. Under miscellaneous. You subbed. Let's see if it comes through here. You're playing the game right now. That's awesome. Farm Sim 25 is, I think, was my favorite game besides maybe WoW was before it got to be the same thing over and over. Scurvy.
Gosh.
just throwing that out there because I did play a lot of farms or a lot of WoW before I went to Farm Sim. But yeah, it's a cool game. I can't believe that should have been a notification. Well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. And you'll see a lot of content on there. Oh, yeah, I'm not either. I got a lot of hours on this map. So let's go back to what I was looking for. There it is. There's the sub that finally showed up. Awesome. Thank you. Alrighty. So, Billy, where is that in here? You know what I'm talking about? The trailer hitch for tractors. Do we have one in 25? You know what I'm talking about, right, Billy? Yeah, the dolly. Yeah, it finally went. It's a little slow, Streamlabs is. All right. So where would the dollies be? I'm about to switch this out. It wasn't the first place I looked, which was the miscellaneous. Oh, duh. Okay, thank you. All right, we're going to try something different. Let's see if that would work. All right, let's get my big tractor. See if this thing I'll pull that trailer. I'm not giving up on that trailer just yet. All right. I'm just hoping I can sell this here. That's where my whole theory is. It might only take solid manure. Otherwise, I might have to look for another sell point. And this truck does not pull this well. I can sell slurry at the animal dealer? I know you can't sell manure at the animal dealer, I didn't think. Actually, I should look here. Let's take a look. Because I know I couldn't sell manure anywhere, so I had to put that down. But let's look. Maybe. Slurry. Liquid manures. What is liquid manure? Let me see, is that the same? Let me see what it says. Muck heap. Okay, so what is liquid manure? I'm not sure what mod that would be. There's no other stations either. Well, I know slurry is liquid manure, Billy. Really? I just don't know where the liquid manure, where the sell point is for that. Because it's saying I gotta... Oh, the top right of the map? Let me look there. Noob. Yeah, but that's the... Where? I just don't know where... Can that actually show me where that's in the map if I want to find it? Let's go back in here. Because I think this will let me visit wherever it's at, right? Tag place. All right. All right. Let's get the changes around. Yeah, I'm also streaming on Twitch too. So that's if you're wondering who I'm talking to. So I'm having two conversations on two. Because he's a moderator. That's why. All right. Now let's see if this will pull better. Oh, he lost it. It got stolen again. Yeah, that's where it's showing me, Wolf. It's showing me over there, so I think it's got to be the animal dealer over there. But we'll find out as soon as I get a vehicle that actually can pull this thing. Let's see if I can back up without crashing. There we go. I did it. All right. Well, look at this thing go. It's the only way to pull this thing. Let's go up the animal dealer and see if that's it. I have it tagged, so it will take me there. And there's a couple hills going up there so we can see if this actually will work. I have never lost my Twitch account, but I do have it like locked down. Nobody should be able to steal it. All right. So 300 and some, it's gotta be at the dealer. That's where it's pointing at. I do like the where it tells you how close you are. Is it going to rain again? I couldn't take my motorcycle to work this morning because radar showed again a big thunderstorm coming through, and then it dissipated before it got here. I'm like, really? I think this one will actually make it up the hill, I hope. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's at the animal dealer. You're right, Wolf. Yep, exactly. Well, it's actually called liquid manure. I have to ask JD about that one. I'm like, I would not have known where that was. I'm glad you could tag places in that mod, so. And it's over there. I see it. All right, so we're going to have to make an auto drive route over there because I know I don't have one. Oh, is that what it's called in other maps too? So my guess is you could sell. Well, then why can't you sell manure over here? It looks like you could pick manure up. Solid manure. This is not going to be good, guys. I really messed this one up. Oh, shoot. Let me see if I can fix it a little bit. It came in a little bit too tight. All right, there shows. All right, so we got that done there. Let me see if I can straighten this up a little bit. Yeah, see, I don't know if that's a drop. I wonder if you could sell manure here. I'm gonna have to try it. Doesn't show up on the map that way, but no, we did not put a bio mass plant on this map. We decided to let you guys do it. All right, so we got that here. All right, let's go back in and straighten that up a little bit. I can drive. All right. See how close that actually gets to the fence. Well, that might work. All right, so once it gets to the next marker, right there, let's go here first, guys. Checking something. I'm just seeing if manure, since I added that one, does it. There's 2 cell points before I. Let's see here, manure. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. There was one. Huh. All right. So I didn't need a cell point. All right. Nope. I need to finish what I was doing here. All right, so we got that there. Make one here so it can unload. Here a little bit closer. We're good there. So let's see if this one will get back to the beef farm. We're here. Let's load this up. Technically, I can make this all automatic and have it pick up and fill automatic, which I'll probably do next time I do this. Let me make another auto drive setup. All right. Well, I can make this a pickup and delivery and see. I don't even have to touch it then. All right. So got over the trigger there. Beef farm. All right. So finish this up here. Get it back to the road. Plan to build a house over here once I buy that land. So there's a house on this farm too. There we go. Change this to pickup and delivery. We'll move this over to beef farm manure. And we'll set it up. Oh. See what happens. All right. That's set there. Stagger's still coming. And we need to get more food to finish feeding the dairy cows. I'm going to run out of daylight, I think. I might have to be harvesting into the night, I think. It's already 1:40 in the afternoon and it's still raining. And I got a cornfield to harvest. I got a hemp field to harvest. And then I have a soybean field to harvest yet. I'd like to get it done this month. I'm hoping I can go next month without anything withering. Yeah, I figured that out now, Billy, but I could have swore it said there was no sell point for manure before I put the other sell point down. Maybe I was seeing things. It does happen with old age. All right. Well, I never even went behind the dealership to pretty much. Otherwise, I would have caught it, but I never went back there. I never even looked at it. All right, let's see here. Let's go to the cow barn. Oh, I need at least 2 loads of this. Yeah, I would never even looked behind the animal dealers. I might have caught it if I was taking all the trees down around it, but I'm just hoping I don't run out of hay because I don't think I made enough. You can also buy. Huh, interesting. I guess if you don't have enough manure and want to use regular solid fertilizer, you have to buy it from somewhere. Oh, shoot, too much. I know it seems like it's a myth on this, but I think if you don't put mineral feed in your TMR, your cows and that won't get full health. But I could be wrong. It just seems to be that's why I always put mineral in my TMR. One of these days I'm going to fix this silos, but yeah, I every time I didn't add it, my cow's health would go down. I'm serious. I didn't think it was even possible that that would affect it, but It seems to, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough. I don't think I'm gonna make the. I'm hoping one of my alfalfa fields I can harvest quick. It could be, but I thought it was before I even had realistic livestock. But like I said, I could be just losing my mind because I thought I discussed that with JD once, and I'm like, gosh, my cows just doesn't seem. And then I started using it, and then my health came up. But I wonder if the cows weren't, the animals weren't exactly working correctly before they gave us a couple patches. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but all right, one more load. It's raining less and less as it's getting closer. I got to get this tractor back to the farm because this one's my chaser tractor. Gosh, I did it again. My cows have the what's that? Huh, interesting. Yeah, maybe I'm like I said, I might be losing it. It just felt like me that I needed to do the mineral, which I maybe they should be part of the game because I seen so much additives and stuff that they put in TMRs at these breakfasts on the farms I go to. It's just not like putting silage, hay, and straw, and you're good to go. There's a lot of other stuff they mix in. Lots of extra goodies. Yep. You're baling right now? That's cool. I gotta wait for. I baled some straw, but I'll have to finish that field off there shortly. All right. Be here back. No, I don't. What am I doing? I was gonna take it to the bee farm. I don't need any more. Yeah. All right. So that's done. You got kicked off. Oh, that's not good. All right. The farm. Do the stagger here. If I can get this wiggled in here. I think I'm going to have to do a loop. It's the only problem using the dolly is like now it's a little bit harder to turn this around. Oh, Storm's gotcha. Are you on an Xbox or PlayStation? Curious. Or on a PC, it could be. Alright. Why isn't that gonna... I hit the trigger the first time before. Come on. You know, I should have put that trigger out farther so I can just Xbox. It's like I just drove over the top of it. You know, that would have been a smart idea. There we go. See here. So, yeah, it must have sold. Yeah, no, this one I'm not going to be able to set up the route for this at all. But I can set it up this way. Let's see here. So we're good there. See how much longer I have to before I can start harvesting again. All right. Going to the farm. Really should lease out a cotton harvester. You need that. Cotton, about 400. I don't think I need that much power. I'm only leasing it. All right, lease this one for now. I probably bring in the wrong tractor over here because then I'll have to redo course play. I don't remember which tractor of the two that I had over here. I think it was this one though, because the other one was doing my spinach. Take a look once and see what shows. Oh, I did pick the right tractor. I completely forgot which tractor I was using. All right, so this one is still going here. Yeah, he made it up the hill, no problem. was going to check and see how long the rain is going yet. All right. So in between now and 3 o'clock, it should stop raining. And then I'm good until, but let me see, soybeans, soybeans, okay, so I still have another month. I do need this, where's spinach at? Still good another month. I'm good on pretty much everything I need to do right now. But I want to get as much done as possible, just in case. Because am I wrong, Billy, about the withering? It doesn't happen until after the months. No matter if you planted it earlier or later, you should be able to harvest in that time frame, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. 3 minutes there. This one autofill? Really? So Courseplay won't do this one, Billy, like it did in, or AutoDrive won't do it like it did in 22, because I know I did it in 22. It won't recognize that trigger. Wow. Huh. That's a first. I thought for sure it would recognize that trigger. Oh, maybe I know why. Let me change this to manure. I bet you it'll work the next time. That's why it didn't work. It's got to recognize what it's picking up in that trigger. All right, so let's see if he can actually get in there and sell this. I'm just hoping it's just not going to get stuck on the fence, because that's my biggest worry. But didn't quite stop at 2 o'clock. I'm hoping it stops at 2:30. So now it's slowing up for the trigger. Oh, the trigger's all the way back here. Well, that might be a good thing. Now what I should do is this. We'll go fix that whole problem with that trigger. Go back down to the beef farm. All right. Let's fix this trigger here. We'll sell that one and we'll get a new one. I just got to remember where it's at. It's in here somewhere. Okay, so here's the fill area. What we'll do is we'll put it out here a little bit. And that should work. We'll make a new auto drive. Thank you, Billy. Co-shows frame from using words like that, please. All right. It'll be a little bit before that one gets there. This one should be flying along. All right, so that's that. What else do I need to get ready for harvest? Where's this guy at? I got everything plowed. Think I do. And I do have a Fendt tractor, believe it or not. It's the only one in the size I wanted without having being lenticular, like the Steiger. In that this is the only one I could use to. What was I using it for now? Gotta think. Oh, it was running my new cart I used to do sugar beets and potatoes and stuff. This one backs it up a lot easier and gets to the harvester without a mess with courseplay. This is the field I need. all the cranberry field up. Debating if I gotta decide if I want to put more rice down or not. I think eventually I'm going to expand this field a little bit more, but I have to buy more property to do that. We're set there. I had to pick up all the seeds I got everywhere. Here's my money maker, guys, though. This is where I make my money off of the vegetables that so I can buy more land. Come on. Rigger here's touchy. Come on. All right, so it sold the manure. Now let's go back to... Come on, I lowered that trigger for that reason. Now it's not going to work. Be back. Yeah, the two triggers on these, for some reason, they work when they want to. Really? I skipped one thinking that that would empty there. My luck, it didn't. Oh, he's already there. Good. All right, we're going to make a new path again. We're just going to use this start here, but on this line. What is going on? Why would you do that? Crud. Okay. I will be editing that in a second here. Then we'll test it. I won't fill right away. That's funky. No, I don't want it funky. We're going to just make it ourselves then. There we go. See if it can actually do it. There we go. Move this one here. Get it closer there. Did it actually connect? Or did it not connect? Did not connect. Why didn't it connect? Try again. All right, now it's connected. Let's see if it actually works. Works that I don't have to babysit this anymore either. It'll work all on its own. Sweet. Perfect. Now let's see if it'll turn or it'll drive straight and go around the block. Nope, it's going to turn. Nope. All right, so that's working. Let's see if this one will work. It should work. If that one worked, this one will work. Here you go. I think what I'm doing is with the manure is I'm actually using the money from my manure as paying for it to actually ship it across the map to the sell points. I'm not making any money on this at all. Yep, now that one works. I just didn't have manure in the fill type category. That's on me. All right. You can stop raining anytime now. I want to start harvesting. See, I'm full on my M here. That one's full. That one's pretty much full. All right, so let's find my new truck that I had. I'll go fill up my lime trailer because I'm going to need it. It barely made that corner with the light post. Wonder who made those auto drive routes. Oh, where did I? Oh, I know where that trailer's at. I went to the wrong farm. At the dairy. Well, we'll go to dairy with it. Still cutting trees down on this land. So this will be my next field or fields, depending on what I want to put in here. Really? This thing is acting weird since the last patch. I thought they were going to fix that. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Oh, let's wait till the break ends first. Alright. That's it for me for today. Looks like we're going to see what Boom's up to. Or do we want to see what Darius is up to with Doom? Captains of Industry or Dune? Which one do you guys want to go see? I haven't rated Darius in a while though either, so I guess we can. Well, let's go to Darius. See what's up with Darius. NBC isn't going. Otherwise, I would have went to NBC. All right, guys. You guys all have a good night, and I will be back on Tuesday. I'm not even seeing him in my list. Now he probably just went up. He went live just before